Hey everybody, Jayborino here, welcome back. Continuing Warcraft 3, Reign of Chaos on hard difficulty. Continuing the Night Elf campaign, Chapter 5, Brothers in Blood. This is a lengthier micro-map. It eventually splits into two parts. The next morning within the subterranean barrow deeps of Mount Hyjal.
These barrow deeps have remained untouched for nearly 3,000 years. Still, there is no telling what creatures may have taken up residence after we sealed these tunnels shut.
There is nothing to fear in this place. The only enemy that has ever given me pause is now corrupting the lands above us. Let us be done with this business and get back to the surface. Agreed.
Just be careful. There is no telling how the Druids of the Claw will react to us after all this time.
Alright, so there's plenty of secrets to find on this map.
And
a lot of them involve using Force of Nature. Okay, and then we've got these fellas.
I heed the voice of Elune.
So we've got Fairy Fire and Cyclone. Cyclone is a lot of mana. I might just turn Fairy Fire off. I mean, that's really for the latter half of the map. I might turn Fairy Fire off. So I may end up missing some stuff here, because again, I don't know exactly where stuff is hidden behind mushrooms. I don't remember. Nor do I want to take really long on the map. We'll see how it goes. I guess you might as well go ahead and turn on Searing Arrows for now, because you're not really using mana for anything else. You know what? Yeah, just turn off Fairy Fire. I can use it individually where I need it.
I heed the voice of Elune.
I think our heroes alone can do a lot of the work on this map. Pot of Healing. We'll spread some of these items out as time goes on. Is there anything up here?
So be it.
Just an empty area. That's kind of suspicious, but who knows? Okay, so who is probably going to need pots over time? Both of these heroes, really. I think we're going to... Yeah, we'll get to level 6 on this map, which means that we're going to get Rejuvenation on Firion.
Are enormous.
I sense a strange darkness tainting them. They have been transformed by a great evil.
Okay, so if I can auto-attack for the majority of this, I will. I mostly just want to save my mana on Firion so that I can use Force of Nature to find stuff later. And this is kind of a big windy area here at the beginning, so I'll worry about the right way to go later. Let's just, again, just sort of attack our way down the left, and then we'll kind of cut across to the right, and we'll figure out what we're missing here or there. Used a lot of Abolish Magic. I wonder if... I guess you can abolish nets. Sure, that's fine. And there may be some fountains on this map somewhere, too. I'm not sure. So we gotta be careful with our Huntresses, because they're likely going to end up moving a little too far ahead and dying. Okay. Please don't do that. Oh, he stopped. Okay. Well, that was very nice of him. So again, I'm just sort of wandering through the different areas here. Entangling Roots. Does that interrupt? I don't think it does. It may have. It may very well have. I'm not sure. All right, let's pop that. We got a better one up there. Alright, and eventually she's going to get Starfall, which is obviously great. What we got here? Wand of Lightning Shield. Not great. I doubt we're going to be able to find any sort of, I really doubt we're going to find any sort of, shop down here, because this area's been sealed off. But that would be really nice. And I think this is going to be the last rock that I am going to destroy, because the rest is pointless.
So be it.
Okay, so let's now cut across down here and see what we can find. I think there's something in here. Again, I'm just kind of doing this based off of some earlier research of looking at this map before I started recording, but there's a lot, so if I forget something, then... oh well. Okay, so come on down here, and then let's use Force of Nature right there. Right, so it's Jimmy the Seal. And he dropped a Manual of Health. That's not bad. I think we'll give that to Tyrande. He's got the Horn of Cenarius, so he's a little tankier. Okay, and let's just kind of clear this area out. So we've covered the left side of the cave, I think.
So be it.
Okay, and I can just use my heroes to look around. Big spider here. I know there's an area with like a really big Pandaren as well. We'll find that later. Spider Ring. I think we already have a spider. No, we have a Jade Ring. Okay, well, obviously a lot of this stuff will get replaced. We can do our crazy discussion on what items are worth it. Honestly, I think in this particular instance, it's
So be it.
our item choices aren't as important because in the last mission, specifically, our heroes are going to be just alt machines. We just use their Starfall and Rejuvenation over and over, and that's pretty much it.
By Elune. Immediately.
Okay, I guess let's kind of clean up whatever's up here. This is where we started, so let's just get up here and kill these Wendigos.
Out with it.
I
Guess we should probably keep everyone together, right?
The goddess calls.
I could turn this off, by the way. Save your mana. And we'll tank with her because we got a pot.
What threatens these?
And I guess we could do it this way. Back him up.
Duly Retha.
There we go. We just cycle the heroes out. He'll die. Our other units are making their way up. Again, there's a couple secrets. A lot of them are close to the path where you end up splitting your heroes up, so I'll worry about that later. Scroll of Healing is probably better. I just don't care about Wand of Lightning Shield. I just can't think of a situation where I would use it.
So be it.
Okay, so let's keep going down the middle. I think there's a side quest we could pick up from Furbolg's down here. So let's go and find that first.
Are we being invaded?
Has sleep dulled
Someone
my senses?
Then we'll consider looking behind the extra mushrooms and such. So yeah, that area, I think we'll break mushrooms to get into other areas later. Like I said, let's just focus on kind of finding the end of this sort of area first. Okay, we got a bunch of spiders.
This must be what cursed the spiders.
If the corruption can do this to these simple creatures, I dare not imagine what it could do to beasts who live above.
We must put an end to this corruption, no matter the cost.
And this poor lady's gonna get poisoned to death. Let's keep our casters alive. And there's really nothing I could do here besides auto attack. I don't really have much to use. But I'm pretty certain we didn't lose anything. Yeah, Huntresses are alive. Yeah, everything's alive. The issue is now everything's got low HP. So we could kind of hang out here, let the poison run out, and then we'll figure out how to proceed later. Okay, so let's check up here next.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
More spiders. We could turn that off. There may be a way to fix this this fountain. Okay, seriously. Cool it with the little spiders.
The goddess immediately.
Okay, very nice.
By Elune.
Yeah, let's pop all these.
Something is amiss.
And we'll leave these guys back for the most part. Yeah, okay, so they're at full mana, which is good again, because I think we're going to need Cyclone later, because you have to stop the...
Someone threatens the wild.
You've got to stop those
The goddess wills.
druids from getting killed, so you just Cyclone them so they stop trying to get to you. Is this something? I don't think so.
As the goddess
Maybe.
wills. By
We
Elune.
could check later.
Old priestess, we need your help. Our shaman was bitten by a strange spider and has become deathly ill. Our tribesmen have run off, leaving us to fend for ourselves.
What would you have us do?
The waters of the nearby Fountain of Life can save him, but we dare not leave him in this state. If you can fill this vial with its waters and return it to us, our shaman's life will be saved.
If his wisdom will prevent you from turning feral like your tribesmen, I will gladly save your shaman. I
Okay.
heed the voice.
So I'm
of
pretty
Elune.
sure they don't mean this one.
The goddess calls.
Threatens
Who got the vial?
Someone threatens the wild.
No one got the vial. Here.
Has sleep
Come and
dulled
grab
my
this.
senses?
The goddess calls.
And we'll probably want to come back and check what's up here first, because I think this is the Pandaren, so we might as well go do that now.
Something is
The Fountain of Life is probably a little bit further in.
Someone
I know
threatens
Dawn.
Obviously, the Pandaren's going to drop something pretty decent.
on your mark.
They're all getting some health back. I guess if we pushed forward, we would have been able to find... We probably would have been able to find the Fountain of Life.
I heed the voice. Of
But for
Elune.
now, I guess let's just come up and do this.
So
It's
be
going to take a couple casts to get through all the
Something
mushrooms.
is amiss. Anudora. It shall
This is
be
all
done.
mushrooms, isn't it? So we got some
Anudora.
work to do. Okay, we got it in one.
The
That's not
goddess
bad.
calls. By Elune.
Press the attack.
Okay, and I think we just gotta go for it.
What threatens these lands?
Can use Entangling Roots. No, we can't. He's immune to magic. Does that mean he's immune to Searing Arrows as well? Honestly, dude, look at this Dispel that's working on him. Okay, this is fine. How much damage does he do? He does a decent chunk of damage, but he's already pretty low, and he's not killing my treants fast enough, so I think our heroes are enough to do this. Let's see what he drops, and we can dump it on one of these heroes. We'll see. Hopefully it's something okay. Let's go! Oh, cool. We got our level 6s. Rejuve is quite nice. Necklace of Spell Immunity. That's good on both of these heroes because I don't want them getting stunned out of their ultimates, and I'm not really sure which one is best. Probably Malfurion because Tranquility is something I think I'd rely on a bit more.
Immediately.
But that's very, very good to have for sure, is Necklace of Spell Immunity. Okay, so that's everything up there. All that's left to do is push forward, and we could try to save the Furbolg guy. I don't think there was anything else over here. So we got Jimmy the Seal, we got world's largest panda, Pandaren, what have you.
For Kalimdor.
Let's see it. This doesn't fill up at this fountain, which is good. I didn't think it would.
Someone threatens the wilds.
I'm pretty certain this is nothing, but I'll just do this so I can at least get some treants. Yeah, okay, that's a dead end.
The goddess calls. By Elune.
Okay, so now let's move onwards and just keep exploring. I want to keep all these units alive when we separate, because then our units end up getting split in half, which really sucks. I could also use Tranquility to heal all these units up.
So be it.
But in any case, I'm sure it'll be fine. All right, we got some ghosts here, so I don't want to get anything possessed.
Someone threatens the wild.
I don't know if they can even possess the treants. Can you possess timed units? I'm not really sure. There's not much point in killing this stuff, because and they might drop something, but we don't need XP anymore. These heroes are capped at level 6, I think. And then you can only get them up to level 10 in the last mission.
As the goddess wills. So be it.
Can I Thunder Lizards now? Is this the fountain? It doesn't look like it. This is a real big boy.
I need only place the vial in the fountain's waters.
Okay, I'm gonna use Starfall here. Seems pretty prudent. I don't want to bring anything in here that's going to get zapped by these guys because they do a lot of damage. Tangling Roots here. I wonder, like, is it worth to keep... I mean, each wave does 50 damage. That's more than her auto attack, it seems like. So I think we just let this go. It's doing really good damage. To pop this, probably should have saved that in retrospect. Okay, not bad.
So be it.
So let's do this. Glad we found this now.
The land and I are
okay,
one.
So first thing, again, this looks like nothing, but let's just check. Okay, you go back and turn this in, and we'll see what we get. And you'll have a slot to do something with later. We can go down that way, and I think that's it for this area. I don't really need to sit at the fountain anymore because we got a lot of passive healing. So let's just sit here while he goes and turns that in. Treants, go and scout.
Elune be praised, priestess. Truthfully, we doubted that you'd return. Now our shaman has a chance. Again, I must thank you for your help. Take this talisman. Should you require our aid, it will summon us to fight at your side.
Okay, so we get Furbolgs. Not sure who this is best on. I might put this on Tyrande, actually, for her section coming up here. Can summon Furbolgs 3 times. That'll be nice.
I heed the voice of
the land and I are one.
Okay, there you go. So we'll drop one of Lightning Shield, and then we're going to drop our really... Almost every single one of Tyrande's items is definitely replaceable besides the Orb and the Talisman.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Okay, so again, hopefully I'm not missing something obvious, but I think we want to move on now.
Immediately.
And then we want to cut through here, because there's something back there. Some crates, it looks like. So we do this. Kablam. And then just send these guys forward to go see what's over there.
By Elune.
And this is where we might start replacing stuff, depending on what drops here, especially if they're consumables. A sheep.
The goddess calls.
A sheep. Who dropped nothing.
Thorama,
So,
as
pointless.
the goddess
Odd.
wills.
Okay, so
Immediately.
this is where I think we end up splitting.
Out with it.
The pathway cuts off to the south. But this doorway looks promising.
Oh no. How could I have forgotten?
What is behind this door that worries you, my love?
This door leads to Illidan's prison, Tyrande. We should go. Now.
Illidan. It's been 10,000 years. Could he still be alive? We should free him, Furion. He would be the perfect ally against the undead and their demon masters.
No, Tyrande. That beast must never be set free.
But he is your brother.
Be that as it may. He is far too dangerous. I forbid it.
Only the goddess may forbid me anything. I will free Illidan whether you like it or not.
Got him. Okay, so now we're back with Furion.
The land and
I think his section is a little easier than Tyranda's. It really depends, though, because we have to deal with the with cycloning the druids, which can be irritating. Also, we got a bunch more stuff to find,
for Kalimdor.
as is usual. Got to get those Easter eggs. So I'm recording these way in advance, as you know, and the beginning of the Undead campaign videos started coming out earlier this week from when I'm recording this, and I missed, like, the Sasquatch retreat, and I got, like, 10 comments from different people telling me about the Sasquatch retreat that I missed it. Look, I'm trying to get everything, but again, I'm gonna miss some stuff here or there, and that's okay. I'm trying my best to find stuff, but there's a lot of stuff on these maps. It's easy to miss them.
The land and I are one.
At the very least, let's get some of these guys now, and we can run them ahead of us. We're gonna have to be a little more reliant on these because we don't have Tyrande. I also have Rejuve. You know what? You all stay back, and I'm just gonna use Malfurion to kill the ghosts.
For Kalimdor. Anudora.
Might as well use this lightning shield at some point. I just don't want to risk my limited units getting possessed. We don't have a lot of them, so it's going to be a little harder to focus down the wraiths / ghosts.
It shall be done.
Okay, now we can get in there.
All my brothers.
Threatens these lands.
And let's just make sure we focus this down. There we go. Okay. I think only the ghosts can actually possess and the wraiths can't. I don't know. And in this specific instance, maybe they just don't.
Threatens these lands.
At the end of the human campaign in Frostmourne, they did.
I am prepared.
For Kalimdor.
Okay.
Ashtherodanador.
So I think we're getting to the bridge here. Yeah, so this is where there's several secrets in both directions. So let's go down first.
Ashtherodanador.
That was unnecessary. I could have just, well,
As sleep
now we're
dulled my
waiting.
senses.
Here, you guys come up here and help fight kobolds while we wait for this cooldown to be up.
For Kalimdor.
And I guess I'll save my
Dulled my senses.
Wand of Lightning Shield for something to actually, like, a good spot to actually use it on. I'm not sure where that'll be. We gotta break these as well to get further back. So it's a lot of mana to do that. His mana regen's great, though, because we have the Sobi Mask, which, again, I think the Sobi Mask is probably one of the best spells that you can have. Oh, not one of the best items that you can have. Along with the Necklace of Spell Immunity, also very good. So let's bust these down. Got most of them. We might be able to squeeze through here with at least Furion.
Threatens these lands.
Come on.
Anudora.
No, they can't make it.
Land and
Darn
I
it.
are one.
That's all right. I'll wait. Again, the longer we wait, we'll just get some more mana back. That's too bad.
It shall be done.
There we go. Okay, and then let's see what's over here.
Anudora.
Lots of skeletons.
It shall
Ha!
be done.
Okay, I guess let's bring everybody. And again, we're going to leave these druids off so that we don't want them casting Fairy Fire. I want that off because we need to make sure that we're just at full mana to be cycloning, because that's more important in this specific instance. I don't really see myself using Cyclone very much or at all in other missions. Scroll of Healing is okay, but probably not going to use it on this map specifically because we have Rejuvenation, but I'll pick it up. It's more valuable than our Wand of Lightning Shield.
For Kalimdor. Ashtherodanador.
Right, and then let's check what's past these trees.
The land and I are one.
/ mushrooms.
It shall be done. For Kalimdor.
Okay.
Something is amiss.
Goom, 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 goom.
As sleep dulled my senses.
Okay, let's send them through.
The land and I are one.
We got an Ice
As
Revenant.
sleep
Okay,
dulled my
interesting.
senses. The land and I are
I'm
one.
gonna say, you guys coming or what?
My brothers.
So this is where maybe we want to use Fairy Fire as R. So like maybe use that on the Ice Revenant. This guy
Is there
didn't. This
trouble?
lady didn't make it, did she?
Making trade.
Threatens these
Okay,
lands.
go ahead, keep attacking. Ow. Okay, let's get everybody in there. And we'll see where this takes us. Robe of the Magi +6. That's pretty excellent. Okay,
Shall
drop
be
this.
done.
Robe of the Magi. Malfurion is pretty specced out at this point. It's too bad a lot of the good secrets are here, and we can't drop anything on Tyrande. Okay, and that just sends us straight back.
It shall be done. For Kalimdor.
All right, and
I
now
moved
we got to
on.
go up this way. How you doing on
Shall
mana,
be
buddy?
done.
Got enough to cast trees a
I
couple
moved
more
on.
times. We want to be able to hit all of these, but
Hush,
just
there we go.
barely, because we still want to get through.
The land and I are one.
Right, so you got, yeah, and you got to, like, get them over there as well. I remember this.
As sleep dulled my senses.
So we're going to have to cast this 2 more times, maybe, yeah, maybe 1. I don't know if it's 1 or 2. We'll see what this guy drops. I think the spell immunity so he can't get stunned while he's casting Rejuve in the last mission. Wand of Negation is just a purge. I don't think that's worthwhile picking up right now. I'd almost rather just keep my healing.
Threatens these lands.
Yeah, we got to do this.
The land
And then we got to do it again over there. And I don't think there's any way. I mean, then once we're over there with the Treants, we have to use the Treants to trigger something. That's all I remember. Yeah, Orb of Frost, Sobi Mask. We're technically not supposed to have this Orb of Frost. We're not supposed to have this, but it's one of the best orb effects,
Anudora.
so I kept it. Okay,
It
so let's
shall
do
be
this.
done.
Hello, my friends. Nice, we get some Furbolgs for this. Okay, that certainly seems worth it.
Something is amiss. Ashtherodana.
And then, trying to think where. I mean, I could take the Wand of Negation
It shall
into
be
the
done.
last mission, and so I could purge Curse or something like that. At the same time, you just have some
What
Dryads
is
to
nature's
abolish
call?
magic. It's all
As
good.
sleep
So
dulled
hit
my
this, buddy.
senses.
Get out of the way.
Threatens
Let me pass. The Archdruid of the Moonglade demands passage.
I am prepared.
Okay, we got War Stomp on this guy and Commandor. This is a very, very strong group.
is amiss.
Okay, let's get moving.
As sleep dulled my senses.
And this is where we're going to come upon...
Turn back. You are unworthy to bask in the Bear God's presence.
Bear gods.
Okay, and then Rejuve is E. So we've got some healing now on these Furbolg Shaman as well. So we got some very easy heals. So we can just, like, toss this on Malfurion. I mean, Rejuve heals him, too, so... Bear gods. Okay, very nice. Claws of attack +9. Not necessary.
The creature was referring to the sleeping druids of the Claw. But why would he call them bear gods when they appear as I do?
Well, on the other hand, we've got we've got Rejuve, so I guess I'll take it.
For
It's not. We're not going to be able to cast Rejuve
the land
constantly, but I think enough.
it shall be
Fountain of Mana is great.
for Kalimdor.
It's the least I could ask for our new Furbolg Shaman. Honestly, having some ranged units with Rejuve is great. It's so you don't have to rely on Druids of the Claw.
Threatens these lands.
Scroll of Mana next to a Fountain of Mana, not particularly
It shall be
useful
done.
if I do say so. All
Ashtherodana.
right, so let's do this. Lead with these little guys, and then just start moving back up here. I think we got everything behind mushrooms. Again, I may end up missing like one thing, but I'm
Anudora.
kind of at the point now where I think it doesn't matter. Like, there's really nothing that could drop.
Foul spawn of Deathwing. I should have known that you loathsome beasts would take refuge within the flames of the earth.
Is amiss.
The flames of the earth. Can we entangling roots these? No, okay. Well, we're stuck doing it this way. Stay back. And then, I guess, let's just toss a Rejuve on him, and then Cyclone, again, we got to save that. So you guys stay back. Very important to have. How long does Cyclone last? It's a long time, right? It's long enough to get by those Druids of the Claw.
As sleep dulled my senses.
Okay. And we'll do this, and then you all lead the way. Go and see what's up here. I think this is when we're going to start running into
Something.
the actual druids that we're going to have to cyclone.
Anudora.
Haven't lost anything yet. Nothing back there, or maybe there is, and I don't know about it, but that's okay. Again, I'm kind of at the point now where I think it doesn't matter.
Ah, the druids of the Claw are awake already. Come, my brothers. We have much to do.
What in the... They've lost themselves to their animal aspects. They're mindless and feral.
The horn's call might work, but it would reach only a few of them in this part of the cavern. What threatens these
Okay.
lands?
So that basically told us
It
what to
shall
do.
be
That
done.
cutscene seemed really truncated. Is that something with the current version, or is it just always that way? Okay, so this is why I made sure that I had mana
Anudora.
on my
It shall be done.
Talon Lords.
For Kalimdor. It shall be.
We could also just outright avoid them. Okay, and then we got to get through spiders like this before the cyclone is up. Not a big deal. They don't patrol
It shall be.
that aggressively.
Anudora. It shall be
Okay,
done.
so let's move on up here. Attack. And we cyclone this guy. Again, this is why we save our mana. Again, there's virtually nothing that Malfurion has
For Kalimdor.
that I think would be worth
Ashtherodanador.
giving up at this point. Maybe the claws, so...
Brothers,
Has sleep dulled my senses?
One more cyclone there. It didn't seem like that one was going to even attack me.
Anudora.
Fountain of Mana, I guess we could just
shall
take
be
refuge down here for the time being. Stomp. Okay, rejuve yourself.
Threatens these lands.
What I don't know is, will auto-cast Abolish Magic remove... Like, if you have a friendly buff and a negative buff on, will it try to do both? Do you know what I mean? Like, will they auto-cast it on something that has rejuve even though it's poisoned or is netted or something? I wonder if it's smart enough to recognize the difference
Threatens these
in when it
lands.
should be doing that or not.
Ashtherodanador.
So we got Wand of the Wind, Cast Cyclone. That's like, I guess, if you had lost your Druids of the Talon at this point. Okay, we're back to full mana.
I are one.
So let's just walk on through here.
Has sleep dulled
Again, it's sort of unclear when they become hostile to us, but I'm just going to try to get to the end of this section.
for Kalimdor. It shall be done.
I'm not too concerned about
The land.
any extra items, so let's just break this.
Anudora.
Got enough mana on these guys that we could Cyclone multiples. This is odd.
that's a given.
Something.
Do they still have hitboxes? No, they don't. I was kind of afraid they would still have hitboxes.
For Kalimdor. Torfala Nordora. Ashtherodanador.
Just sort of a red herring there, I guess.
For Kalimdor.
Okay, I'd like to move all the way in.
It shall be done.
Now, can we rejuve these ladies, even though they're immune to magic? Yes, we can. All right, that's nice. I left behind my... You're just going to run, buddy. That sucks. Okay, rejuve yourself. Lure them in a little circle, and then eventually they should just leash. What do we got here? Pot of mana. Don't need it.
Threatens These lands. Anudora.
Okay, this guy should leash at any moment. There we go. Rejuve here.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
And it looks like we're at the end. Again, we might just have to Cyclone one more guy.
For Kalimdor.
So you guys all attack down here.
Wretches.
He's not going to even get aggroed on us, which is great. Let's stomp. Yeah, again, maybe something is semi-busted here. I don't know. Because the Druids of the Claw, they will attack you, but only if you walk right up to them, which I'm fine with.
Threatens these
So let's get through here. We can
Anudora.
shout and,
It shall be done.
or blow the horn, rather, and they'll be like, oh, sorry, buddy.
Dulled my senses.
We fancied ourselves demigods under here. But I guess we'll leave and help you.
Stormrage. I don't know what came over us. It's been so long since we remembered who we were.
All is well, Theroshan. I have need of you and your mighty brethren once again. After these many ages, the Burning Legion has returned, and only our combined strength can drive them back.
Then we druids of the Claw are yours to command, Chandra Stormrage.
I cannot go back. Goddess grant that Fury was wrong.
Your quest is foolhardy. Even your goddess has condemned the one you seek to free.
Ba 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 ba. Okay, well, no fun healing for us here. I think we'll just go ahead and use get some Furbolgs out. I could spam all three, I think, right? I guess we'll just do it one at a time. Okay, break that. And again, Tyranda's got terrible items right now, so we gotta do what we gotta do to find some better stuff. I think we have to find, like, buttons or keys or something. I don't remember. Tyranda lead the way. Actually, Furbolg lead the way. Look at that Orb of Lightning. Look how good that is. Again, it's an item we're not supposed to have. It's because those enemies further back in Mission 3 dropped their orbs on the ground as part of a bug. But oh well. Sometimes they work in our favor. It's fine. It's just sort of like a little microcosm of Warcraft 3 glitchiness that will probably be fixed by when Reforged is released anyway, so. Alright, let's go. What are these? Mystics. Alright. Ow, how dare you? Oh, I guess it's because he's summoned. Are they attacking me through the... Was there something up there, like, through the wall that's hitting me? No.
Immediately.
It seems like there's something here.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Oh, right there. Okay, there is a doorway. I'm like, what is here? There's something here. Okay, you're gonna get purged, unfortunately. Maybe. Maybe he's gonna get purged. If he doesn't get purged, he could stay out for just a little bit longer. Bust it, dude. Boom.
I hear the voice of Elune.
Tome? Tome of Knowledge. That's good for her. We also have Starfall as like an oh shit. So the thing is, like, we don't have a way to heal her. So if you run her into the front and use Starfall, she's not invulnerable or anything. Number one, she could get stunned out of it depending on what we're fighting. And number two, she could just get killed straight up. It depends on, you need other units there to make sure that they're taking the heat for her.
So be it.
I'm not too concerned about that, though. Okay, and then these cast Bloodlust, which is really unfortunate. All right, back up here. Yeah, look how fast these Watchers attack. Okay, this looks like... I think that's one of the buttons up there.
Standing guard. Someone threatens the
wild. Okay. In retrospect, I could have just put 2 orbs or multiple orbs on Tyranda, because... Let's do this. Do I need to stand on both? I think you just have to touch it. I could have put multiple orbs on Tyranda, if only for the damage bonus. Like, obviously, the orb effect won't stack, and they don't stack with searing arrows either, but... Okay, cool. Some more units. And then we're gonna back out. We got another room here. Let's check this out. Trying to lead with Tyranda. She's got some tankiness to her here. I'm gonna save the Furbolgs for a bit later down the line, because there's a boss at the end who could be a little tough, too.
As the goddess wills.
Skeletons and crates. My favorite thing. That's it. Okay. Sure. Skeletal Archer. Eliminated. Alright, let's go back. And this section at least is relatively fast. We have to clear out the top area. It's going to take about the same amount of time. And then we have to go and fight the boss that's guarding Illidan, which, again, can be pretty tricky, though I think the Orb of Lightning may really do it for us. Because, I mean, it seems like the slow effect does work on heroes.
So be it.
And dispelling everything is obviously great, so... Just see if there's anything in these crates. There might just be skeletons in them. Who knows?
Someone threatens the wild.
Rat.
The goddess
yeah, just skeletal archers inside crates. Seems normal.
In the name
break.
Make it fast.
I might just make sure... I might just use Starfall in the... Well, see, that's the thing. It's possible that the orb effect may be great against the boss. It's really hard to say.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Okay, more of these big boys. Break, break, break.
Standing guard.
I heed the voice of
Oh, I thought they were about to run at me, and they just kind of stood there. Okay, get in there and fight. These huntresses, though, are just asking to get killed real fast. I mean, the thing is, my archers would get killed faster if I wasn't careful. This might have been worth the starfall just to kill these things fast, but if we get like a scroll of healing or something, we can get everyone healed up. And they're hitting Tyrande now, which is perfect. Okay, great, good stuff.
So be it. The goddess.
And it might just be that easy. I think we might be done with this section now, too. Yep, that's it. The other area had some more stuff. Healing wards is definitely worth a slot from what we're currently holding. Now, I think we've got to go like through the middle and all the way up the map, so there's still a lot to do here. Okay, ditch the spider ring, pick up the healing wards. That's going to be really useful.
As the goddess wills.
Could also hold on to that through the end of the map, too. The end of the campaign, rather, and use it in Twilight of the Gods. The next mission is the one with Illidan, which I think is also a bit bugged in the sense that once you pick up the skull with Gul'dan, he loses his inventory. Which isn't the worst thing in the world, but, I mean, obviously items going to give him a big benefit against Tichondrius at the end. That's neither here nor there, though. We've done fine. Again, I'm a little disappointed with these glitches, but at the end of the day, I just don't care enough to... Like, I'm not losing sleep over it, you know? Break, break, break.
Speak your mind.
I heed the voice.
Can you fit? You can. Kill the rats.
So be it.
What? The Watchers should be grateful. We're just down here for pest control, and they're trying to kill us. Look at these dummies.
So be it.
Sleepers.
Someone threatens the wild.
Oh, gee, do you hear how mad they were? Blah!
Standing guard.
They're furious. Hey, we could dispel the bloodlust. That's huge. I don't know why it didn't occur to me earlier. Like, there was that one bloodlusted lady who was hitting my Furbolg.
So be it. As the goddess wills.
I should just save one Furbolg for the last fight. I guess I could summon them both. Maybe? You probably can't summon all three at once.
The cache of the Watcher's weapons. These should help us considerably.
Your mind.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Your huntresses get magical glaives. Their attacks will now ricochet between multiple targets. I'm kind of surprised we haven't had access to that upgrade until now. Roar. Now let's just do this.
Our warriors have engaged.
How about Furbolg? Alright. Ladies webbed for all eternity. Let's free them. They deserve that much. Get them out of these terrible prisons. What do we got here? Ring of Regeneration is, I mean, honestly, better than probably what she's got.
As the goddess wills.
Which isn't saying much.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
So let's just slowly kill all of these. We gotta save these ladies again. They've been trapped in here with spiders forever. They deserve to be freed now. Okay, so we could ditch both of these +1s. Also the armor. I mean, even +2 armor, though, is pretty good for her. Kill the rats. Kill them all. Okay. And then you ladies can come out. And then Tyrande and Furbolg lead the way. Break, 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 break.
Someone threatens the wild.
Okay, and then we got even more stuff in cages up here.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Prisoners, more prisoners. Loki. Do we get access to Loki? I guess we're gonna find out. How? No! 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 She's dead. Okay, well, it's alright. It happens. Why were they in jail? We'll never know. Hello, my friends. I don't know what's up with this this Loki fellow. Honestly, 150 health for her is better than +1 agility. I mean, a lot of things are better than +1 agility, so we'll grab that. 150 health is, I think, 3 strength, isn't it? So
Make it fast.
we got to get Loki out of here alive. Somewhere, a night elven child has been missing their dog for 10,000 years. I guess they wouldn't be a child anymore, would they?
The treants moved to block my path. Only a powerful druid could command such creatures.
I shall not.
I'm not sure that's implying Malfurion's trying to stop us, or it's just the demigod up there, like the Cenarius clone up there that's stopping us. Okay, so let's move on up.
Make it fast.
Someone threatens the
Let's
wild.
summon the last Furbolg. I could save the healing wards for the last mission. Though I probably want to put mines on Tyrande, so we might as well use a lot of this stuff now.
Heed the voice of Elune. Ashrathoraman.
Okay. And I did use the last Furbolg, so that might have been a mistake.
In position.
Fountain of Health we don't need. Let's just get a move on.
Waiting on you.
Guess we could leave 1 or 2 ladies back here. Skeletons, get down there, help them out. Break out more reinforcements, I suppose, down here. Goblin landmines. I think actually it's worth dropping at least 2 things in her inventory to bring these to the last
I heed
mission.
the voice of Elune. So be it.
Probably can buy those also,
Immediately.
and or use them to cheese the boss in this area. Goblin landmines, again, I think it's like they're good against units, but they have to be triggered at just the right time. I think, you know, using them to cheese buildings makes more sense.
These explosive devices look to be of goblin design. The wily creatures must have hidden them here long ago. No matter. I'll make good use of them.
Okay, we'll ditch your ring. I'll keep Ring of Regen just for this mission, and that'll get replaced next mission. In fact, again, we're kind of in a position where almost everything on her will get replaced next mission, but that's okay because she can stay in the back. And I think the idea is we want to just buy landmines for her to use in the final mission. You know, I found an interesting strategy to use on the final mission
The goddess calls.
where you can essentially cheese the undead base while it's being built after they destroy the human base, because they unsummon their old base, and then when they're building the new base, you have an opportunity to kill them. I think this is where I'm supposed to use the mines, but I'll bring them into the next mission instead.
Point the way. Say no more.
Oh, they can't see me because I'm up here.
In position. Speak your mind.
I'm just gonna kill him. I mean, yeah, I think that Orb of Lightning is pretty damn good, and it's minus 10 damage from Searing Arrows. Eventually, Searing Arrows becomes much better, but she's not using her mana on anything else. We always want to make sure she has enough for Starfall as well, so I'm pretty pleased with this setup. God, I take so long on this mission because I break these goddamn trees. Such a waste.
Our warriors have engaged the gods' will.
Break the crates! Yeah, and just being diligent.
As the goddess wills.
Doing all this silly stuff. Is that even breakable? Yes. Break. Like, I could probably just skip all this stuff, breaking this garbage, but, I don't know, you know your boy's gotta be diligent, even though the mission takes him 45 minutes. Okay, get in there.
In position. I shall not fear.
Flee!
As the gods.
She's not gonna make it. She did make it. See, they're not see, these don't cast the Bloodlust. These are just Wardens. Maybe the Watchers cast Bloodlust? I don't know. It's not that important. So, one more flip-in. Also, no, these are Watch. I don't know. Whichever ones had mana bars. Jailers, I bet, is what they're called, if I had to guess. Okay, let's get in there.
Priestess, this place is forbidden, even to one such as you. There is a terrible evil here that must remain chained beneath the earth.
Illidan was considered a great hero once. I believe he will become one again.
Madness! You would doom us all by freeing the betrayer.
In the name of Cenarius.
Why don't you come over here,
So
dude?
be it. As the goddess will.
Oh, hey, look at that. We grabbed him without his stupid friends. Alright, so now I'm just going to Starfall. And this guy's going down because he's a joke. I guess, you know, 50 damage apiece, that's going to kill him right away. If this wasn't the right spot to use Starfall, I don't know what was. Loki's still alive. He made it. I think we probably lost an archer or two up front, but that was good stuff.
Illidan, is that
Rhonda, it is your voice. After all these ages spent in darkness, your voice is like the pure light of the moon upon my mind.
The Legion has returned, Illidan. Your people have need of you once more.
Because as I once cared for you, Tyrande. I will hunt down the demons, but I will never owe our people anything.
Then let us hurry back to the surface. The demon's corruption spreads with every second we waste. Furion.
It has been an eternity, brother. An eternity spent in darkness.
Illidan.
You were sentenced to pay for your sins. Nothing more.
And who are you to judge me? We fought the demons side by side, if you recall.
Enough of this, both of you. What is done. My love, with Illidan's help, we will drive the demons back once again and save what is left of our beloved land.
Have you even considered the cost, Tyrande? This betrayer's aid may doom us all before the end. I will have nothing to do.
Alrighty. Do we have an interlude here? I don't think so. Nope. A Destiny of Flame and Sorrow next time where we get good old Illidan. Alright, see you then. Bye now.